guys, welcome back to our vegan kitchen. I've got a great recipe for you today. It's vegan carbonara.
Yes.
We haven't had this in a while. I mean, we had it last week, but we haven't had it in a while before this because it's basically pasta with bacon and eggs.
And again, we were inspired by Stanley Tucci, Searching for Italy.
I love the history that is included in this show that on CNN.
And they're doing a season 2.
Yeah, I can't wait. My mom is really into it too. I love that they don't exactly know how this dish came about. They're suspecting that possibly, after World War II, to please the American GIs, it's like bacon and eggs for them.
Yum.
So like, hey, eat our carbonara. So the great part about this is it's super simple and it's super delicious. So I'm just making a pound of it today. I'm using thin spaghetti. I suppose you could probably use any type of spaghetti that you want. You know, if you wanted to use like fettuccine noodles or like bucatini, or I would use like a long, we call it long spaghetti when it's strings. I don't know how good it would be with like elbow macaroni, but I've got my water on to boil over here. So the first thing that we're gonna do is cook the pasta to al dente, and when I say al dente, I mean still to the tooth, because you're going to be cooking it a little bit after you take it out of the water, so you don't want it completely cooked before you take it out. So I'm just going to pop it in because I see my water is boiling.
It's go time.
It's go. And this doesn't take very long at all. It takes 8 to 9 minutes. I don't ever salt my water. I know that's like blasphemous. A lot of people, pretty much 90% of people, salt their pasta water. But I prefer to salt my dish at the end because I feel like you're adding all that sodium and you're not even like really tasting it. You only taste what's on top of your food. So if you put the salt in after it's cooked, I think you end up eating less sodium. So we'll check back when this is ready to pull out. Alright, I'm removing my pasta from the water because Maddie has just confirmed to me that it is al dente.
Yes.
And the dogs have as well.
Is that true, Bo?
Yeah.
Oh.
So what we're going to do before we completely drain the water is save a cup of the water, because we're going to need that to make our sauce. Because the starch that's in the pasta water is going to help the sauce be super creamy. Just like when we do the sauté, well, what would you call that?
What?
The one pot pasta on the
one pot
on the
pasta.
stove, right? So that is full of starch water. That's what makes it so creamy without the oil. So this is very hot.
You missed a few.
That's okay. It'll stay in the pot when I drain it. I'm just gonna dump it.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, so it stayed in. So I'm just going to put this on medium or med. And now we're going to start to make our sauce. First I'm going to add some olive oil because this dish is traditionally made with like bacon or ham. So you want that oily, silky taste. I mean, if you could leave the oil out if you're oil free. It's not that big of a deal. But we're using TVP bacon bits. It's sold under the brand name Bacos.
They're good.
They're very good. But the trick
Don't
with
eat
this
too many.
is, exactly. So we're only going to use a tablespoon because that is a very strong flavor that you're going to be tasting afterwards. So you don't
You're
want
going to feel
too much.
sick if you eat too many.
And also, let me say, this is one of those dishes that is best served right away after you make it. Don't like make this the day before and then like eat it, because it's not going to work like that. So let me grab a spoon.
Woo.
Lovely. Alright, now we're going to add our water back in. Please don't fall in. We're going to add a little white wine.
No! Woo. It was a close call.
What do you mean close call? It did fall in.
No, but I mean, like, you didn't burn yourself.
Oh, no. Now it's nice and greasy, though.
Oh, I hate that.
So the bacon is rehydrating a little bit because those are kind of hard to chew on if you don't rehydrate them a little bit. Yeah, it can be a little bit crunchy. I like to do a little level up and just put this tiniest bit of white wine in there. I wouldn't normally do this, but I have it hanging around. So I'm just going to do it today. Just like that much, like 2 tablespoons worth. All right, so now is the time of the show when we add this back in.
Mm.
And now you're going to want that bacony flavor to get sucked up into the pasta. So it's just going to cook like another minute. The thing about this is you don't want to overcook it, because once we put in the just egg, we don't want this to be completely cooked because it's going to be like scrambled eggs. We still want it to be silky and lovely. So honestly, like, that is enough. So what you do is you turn off the heat and you take your just egg.
You want to make sure you always shake that up before you use it.
So we're just going to use, I'm guesstimating here, this is about half of a cup. So the heat from the pan should be enough to keep it from completely turning into scrambled eggs, but still keeping it silky and nice and wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, we're going to add some pepper and salt because we haven't done that yet. You can add vegan Parmesan if you want. I don't have any at the moment, so I'm going to add some nooch. I think some nooch is going to be lovely in there. Again, you don't want to overdo the nooch. Nooch is one of those things where less is more. So I'm going to do about 1.5 tablespoons of nooch. And of course, our salt. I am just going to do about 1/2 teaspoon. And we'll be ready to plate this in like a minute. All right, it's time for the dogs to drink.
Yep. This looks gorgeous.
Double drinkers.
Double drinkers. Oh my goodness.
All right, so I did put a little bit of extra pepper on the top just for fun.
This looks so good.
I just know it's going to be delicious.
I bet. Well, I'm trying not to get
really
too much
it
in the one bite, because I'm going to be having this for lunch later, but
yeah. Come on.
it's going to be a big bite, whatever. Okay, ready?
It's a big one.
Ooh, it smells good. Oh yeah.
Was that satisfying?
I told you it was a big bite. That is delicious.
Would you highly recommend it?
Highly recommend it. We need to add this to the rotation. We need to have it more often. Oh, it's just so good.
It's good if you're sick of red sauce.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not a big red sauce gal, so I really like this. Right. Instead of just like vegan buttered noodles.
Yeah.
So this is a nice change of pace, and it doesn't feel heavy or anything, even with the egg.
Yeah.
The vegan egg.
It's just enough of the Bacos.
I want more.
I mean, you could eat early if you wanted to.
No, because I had my breakfast late. It just tastes so good.
It's velvety.
Yeah. One more bite, and then that's it till lunch.
All right. Well, enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
It's later than you think.
Hope you guys try this out, because it's really good.
Yeah. Subscribe for more. It's free. What's stopping you? Mm-hmm. Smash the like button and all that YouTube stuff.
Yeah. Turn on the
bell notifications.
Do the bell thing.
Yeah.
You know, all the stuff.
Appreciate. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. You're awesome.
Thanks, guys. And until next time, much love.